everyone, welcome to the Voice of Charon Healing Podcast. I am Almighty Servant Charon, here to let you know you are power, you are light, you are loved.
Love yourself, love everyone. It's the truth of truths, you guys. So now we're going to recap now because way months ago, I spoke about how we should pray for P. Diddy. I spoke about how we should pray for R. Kelly. Okay. If you haven't heard those episodes, go back and listen because I haven't, so I can't even tell you what they said verbatim. But I did say that we have to pray for them because we don't know what happened to them that made them that way. Okay. We can't throw people away because if we don't heal the things that are making them so evil acting, that have had their hearts closed so much, the trauma that they went through to have them in the space to even be able to do these evil works that we do. If we don't tap into that, if we don't reach them, if we don't heal them, then they will continue to do it. So throwing them in jail, this and that and all these things. I mean, yeah, it'll stop them from doing stuff, but they'll continue to do it in other lifetimes. And even here on earth, if they got out, if it is not properly healed, okay? Like they need help. They're crying for help with these actions that they're doing, even though it doesn't seem that way. It's like a form of protection. It's a form of disappointment. It's a form of rage from trespasses that have been done upon them, okay? Now, God gave me this feeling, this knowing, this little hint in my heart way before all these details of these evil works that, and I'm going to stick on Diddy right now, that Diddy has, I think I have to say allegedly done. Okay. All these people are coming out and telling their stories, and there's so much. So you probably shouldn't say allegedly, but what we're here to focus on right now is why, and how we, us as a people, as beings on earth, can help raise the vibration of love, can help prevent this, can help heal this. Okay. I'm not going to say we can help prevent this because a lot of things that happen here, even when they're negative, some of them are to activate us into our powers. There's so much illusion and so much stuff that I'm not even going to tap into that most people aren't ready for here on earth that messes with humanity to try to keep us down and all these things, because in reality we are such super powerful, supernaturally gifted and talented. We have superpowers. We have all of these gifts inside of us. But the so-called elite has put all these tricks and all these illusions and all these brainwashings and all these erasing of history and all these changing the foods and the powers that we need to eat that activate and all these things, these powers. They've done so much to crush it, to belittle it, to hold on, to belittle it, to keep us from tapping into our higher powers, our higher selves. Okay. So it's definitely an agenda against us, especially the chosen, but literally all on earth. Okay. So I was speaking in that episode that I did about P. Diddy that we don't know what happened. And I said, we don't know if his mother had did something to him. And I said, and I don't want to say that. I'm not saying that, but we don't know if his mother maybe molested him or something in some way. I said something like that in the episode. And now it's coming out. Now I saw something talking about that it's not even his mother and it's his auntie, and that she did some things to him allegedly and whatever. And so I'm looking at God like, oh my God, it was true. It was true. It was true. It was true. Okay. And I'll say allegedly because we're supposed to, but what you said was really true. So you guys, back to that again. If that is really true, do you understand the level of pain that Diddy's inner child has? He feels like nothing was for him. Like he Everything was against him. His core, you guys, was attacked and traumatized and just taken advantage of, and he was not safe. He did not feel safe. He was pulled down into hell and tortured. His mental mind state, like he felt no one was for him. No one truly loved him. They took advantage of him in a way. And when those things happen, especially when you were a child and even when you're an adult, it traps you in a space, especially when you're a child, you guys, okay? I'm not saying what Diddy did is okay, but I am saying, you guys, that there was a trauma put upon him so deep. And that is actually a trick of the enemy, a method of the enemy to do something so traumatic to you when you were a child that you are confused and you are lost, that you can't stand in your power. And most times it's done to those and beings who they know are here to do spectacular, super powerful things on earth, who will help humanity. They know those energies and they seek them and they just mash them up and F them up real good and try to take control of the powers that they have and have them use it for evil, okay? Nothing that Diddy did was okay, especially kids. I pray and I cry and I call for judgment. I scream for judgment for all the kids that have been attacked. But understand, Diddy was a kid who was attacked, okay? Understand. It's a whole different mindset. You can't understand the trauma because you haven't gone through it. It does not make it okay. But we most certainly should be praying for Diddy, praying for his healing, praying that God and the angels come through and just wipe that, get it out of him. It has to be gotten out of him. He is literally being overtaken by evil and evil thoughts and even demonic thoughts and evil spirits of the people that attacked him and took advantage of him when he was younger and when he was a young adult in this industry, what he went into, you guys, okay? Like it wasn't a choice for him to do that when he was a child. He chose as he was older, so he chose those things. But where did it come from? So we have to love each other, love yourself, love everyone. Do we love his actions? No, but somebody has to be powerful enough to reach him. We can reach him, even if not physically face to face, like the angels, God can reach him and tap that and yank that demonic spirit that has been holding him captive since he was a child. Reach that inner child and let him know, like, oh God, I pray for Diddy's healing. Okay. I also pray for judgment because a lot was done is horrible. But I pray for Diddy's healing. Diddy, what they did to you was not okay. I know you're so angry and you're so effed up and you're so fueled to hate women. You're so fueled to hate men. If a man molested you when you were a child, you're so fueled to whatever. You're so fueled to it. They programmed you like that. But you are more powerful than their agendas. You are more powerful than their attacks. They do not have permission to keep you trapped in a hellish state for the rest of your life. If you choose to be free, and you can be free, Diddy, just seek God, reach your hand up to God, and you're gonna have to let all that shit go, and you're gonna have to forgive everybody, and you're gonna have to ignore everybody because everybody's gonna be talking about you and thinking about you, and just all this stuff coming at you. But Diddy, you are loved. I love you so much. Those works and those evil actions were not good, but you can be saved, okay? You can choose, okay? And you can be forgiven, okay? If you choose, there's nothing that you have done, and you have done some effed up shit, allegedly. Like, you've done some effed up shit. Effed up. Like, what the? Oh my God, Aaliyah alone, I could rip your head off. Who, not saying you did Aaliyah, but I'm just saying the whole agenda of that, whatever. Aaliyah came to me and told me some things, okay? Wasn't specifically about you. I'm not gonna say that, but you know, with the industry, you know. My heart hurts. My heart can hurt so bad for that. My heart calls for judgment, has called for judgment so deep for that. So I'm so grateful that you guys are getting caught and it's getting called out, and people are not idolizing these evil works. But I understand that the people in these evil works, these evil demonic actions, these evil demonic things that you guys have been doing, I understand that a lot of you have been trapped into it, pulled into it, trapped into it. You got chose, you got tricked, you got whatever. I understand. But know that if you reach to God, source, our creator, okay? There's nothing that God can't heal and free you from. Okay? That's the message, you guys. I love you. Love yourself. Wait, yourself. You guys hear me? Now, I just said all of that to Diddy, right? The same thing applies to those of you who are listening right now and feeling and knowing that you've done some effed up stuff yourself. This goes to all of you, each and every one of you, okay? When I say I love you, you have no idea how much I love you. And my love is the love of God. So it's not even me loving you. It's God right now through me. God, source, our creator, through me, telling you that you are loved. You are loved and you are always welcome to yell, reach your hand up and let them chains and shackles and false illusions and trappings and whatever is happening that is over you that makes you think that you are not free, that has you trapped in your mind. You can be freed from that. You are loved, okay? Don't let them play you. Don't let them hold you down. Don't let them play you. Don't let them fool you. God, source, our creator, absolutely loves you, okay? Maybe not those choices. If you just raped someone, if you just trafficked someone, if you just took someone off a verb, I don't know what words I can say, so I'm like using different words to explain common things, but if you did those things, he does not love that. But he absolutely loves you. She absolutely loves you. It absolutely loves you. Omnipotent absolutely loves you. God, source, our creator, absolutely loves you. Now you love God so you can be free. Okay? You are power. You are light. You are loved. Almighty servant Charon, out.
I am the voice of Charon, an almighty servant of God, okay? I love you, love yourself, love everyone. You are power, you are light, you are loved. Make sure you subscribe to the Voice of Charon Healing Podcast, where I speak about any and everything as soon as it comes to my heart. You are power, you are light, you are loved.
This episode is sponsored by Fearless Glory Publishing. Take the first step towards a life of true forgiveness and love with our best-selling book, It All Comes Up to Love, How to Truly Forgive via God's Source, Our Creator. Order your copy today at ebook.almightyservant.com.